So welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto Liberty City stories. In this part, we will be completing the activity /TV, which is a requirement to complete in order to get your percentage points for 100%. And this activity is located in Atlantic Key, although you gotta watch yourself a little bit because if you're going at a fast enough speed, you can actually glitch through that wall and get teleported to Portland Harbor. So I don't know what the hell's up with that, but I suppose it's better than the alternative of glitching through the wall but then falling to your death because you land in the ocean and, well, Tony can't swim, so yeah, I mean, I suppose it's bad business either way, but the drive from Portland Harbor back to Atlantic Key isn't as long as driving from the hospital back to Atlantic Key. So anyways, though, when you arrive here, you want to make sure that you're wearing the right outfit, and the right outfit is the overalls outfit that you unlock after completing the mission, the Portland Chainsaw Masquerade that you do for Vincenzo Chile. And you also got to make sure that it's the right time in-game to activate doing the mission. And the right time lies between the hours of 1800 to 500, so 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. And this is in-game, not in real life. You can do it whenever you want in real life, so you don't have to worry about that. But I suppose the outfit here is a reference to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series. It just seems to be the popular outfit to wear when these psycho murderers want to slash the throats of college students or whatever who are hanging out by a lake. But, you know, I'm actually reminded that they made one of those Texas Chainsaw movies a couple years ago, and it starred Alexandra Daddario. And let me tell you, she's a fine fella, that actress is. And I would gladly shake her hand, but there's just something about her eyes. It's like I've never seen anything like them before. It's like you'd get sucked in by looking too closely, and then she consumes your soul. I mean, maybe I'm just crazy, but yeah, that's kind of like the vibe you get there. But anyways, the way that you get your percentage points for 100% is that you need to complete this activity 2 times. And completing it once entails that you complete 5 levels of the activity, so because of basic multiplication, we'll be completing 10 levels total of this activity to get our percentage points. So for the first 5 levels, you're going to be chased around by these homeless fellas with chainsaws, and then for the second set of 5 levels, you're going to be chased around by a bunch of cocks with chainsaws. And what's nice about these people in both scenarios is that not only do they drop a lot of money, which is fantastic, you know, it's all about that holla holla make it dollar and such, but it's also that they drop health drops, both with normal health and body armor, which is great because you might find yourself in a situation like with me, where you get chainsawed a little bit, but you're able to break free and continue going, so it's not like you're screwed over to where if you get chainsawed again, then you're dead and wasted, so then you have to restart. So it's a nice little thing there, and of course they drop their chainsaws too, but they also drop SMG ammo, which makes using the SMG a pretty solid choice. And I'm not using the most powerful SMG in the game, I'm just using one that you can buy at the normal ammunition on Staten Island, so you can use whatever weapon you want. Obviously, something like a minigun that you get from Phil Cassidy's Fully Cocked Gun Shop is a solid option there, but, you know, I just wanted to use something that can capitalize on those ammo drops. Yeah, I just feel like that would be a good way to go, and it seems to be doing the job quite nicely. I mean, I have gotten hit once, but it's nice because in order for these people to swing their chainsaws at you, both the homeless people and the cocks later on, they need to be standing in a stationary position, so it gives you a good opportunity, even if you do get hit, to then escape, assuming that they're not surrounding you from all sides. And I find that jumping away seems to be a good escape method, and I don't know if that's psychological or not. You know, it's like a placebo type of thing where you're doing something different, so you think it's more effective than just what the norm would be, which the norm in this case would just be to run away. So I don't know, but it might be something that you want to think of. But anyways, you know, here comes the cocks. And for some reason, I think that the cocks have a bit more health than the homeless people. But I'm not entirely sure on that. But either way, I'm using a bit more of a high-powered weapon because, you know, we had our fun with the SMG and the SMG pickups and all that. But And I think for the cocks, though, we need to break out the assault rifle, because I'm pretty sure they have more health than the homeless folk. But in case you haven't picked up on how the level system works, which, by the way, I'm not showing off levels 2 through 4 of me defeating the cocks, because I feel like it would be redundant since I've already shown off levels 1 through 5 of me defeating the homeless people. So, I mean, it's like the activity works the same way, regardless of whether you're facing the homeless people or the cocks, so I just don't think it's that necessary to be that thorough with the cocks. I mean, I know that some people do like cocks, but it's like I'm not one of those people, so I don't know. It's just not for me. But, if you are one of those people, then, it's no problem there. To each their own. Happiness to all and things of that nature. So, it's no sweat off my sack what your preference is. But, anyways, though, with the level system, though, for every level, you're going to have one wave of enemies. And as you progress to the later levels, you're going to have more enemies in this wave. So, it's kind of like a Nazi zombie in Call of Duty situation, or maybe Horde mode in Gears of War, or Firefight in Halo. All fun stuff to deal with there. So it's a fun little activity, I think. And your reward, besides the percentage points, is not only a powerful weapon that you get after completing 5 levels of Slash TV. So we had 2 powerful weapon pickups there, but you also get the Cox outfit, so now you can dress up like a cock yourself if you want to, so, it's kind of cool there. So, good stuff here with Slash TV, it's a fun activity. So that completes this part. In the next part, we'll be doing the RC races, so until then, I will see you next time.